Well, I don't know. I guess I see Eric and Boyd's in the house. And one slick dude. Howdy. And of course, on the panel here, we've got LK, myself, Eric, back issue Breen, and of course, real Dr. Venkman. Tonight, we're going to be doing a bracket show. This is where we put the comic book covers that won for the last 16 episodes of the cover ranking, and we're going to see what we believe is the top, what we believe is the best, the best. Now, I did get a little flack the last time we did this. I kind of manipulated and put the weaker ones with weaker and stronger ones with stronger. I learned my lesson, and I did it the usual way. So episode 1 versus episode 16, episode 2 versus 15, and so forth and so on. I kept it straight up. I got a little flack for putting it together the way I did last time.
For me, it's going to be a little bit tough because I like a lot of them. They're pretty much like the covers are pretty much the same as far as being. I don't like one more than the other one. They're kind of all in the same rank for me.
Well, yeah, all these are the 10s. These are all. I mean, there are no bad ones.
Well, I'm not saying that there's all 10s to me personally. I'm just saying like it's just like, but I'm like, whatever one wins, I'm happy.
Well, yeah, this is the whole thing is like that. The whole thing is like that. You shouldn't. Nobody should rest their id on the fact that this one wins over that one. It's all just entertaining, fun, and such.
Iron Man 50 does not win everything.
Right. So let me see. What else do I need to say about this? It's a straight up vote. I'll show you the two that we're talking about. You guys tell me which one you want to win. I am stalling in order to get see if anybody else jumps in.
Quick, let me put a bet on one of the books. See the win.
Say again.
I'm taking bets. Which book's gonna win?
There's a couple of them. And there's only 2, by the way, because the reason why I manipulated last time is I hate it when you have 2 great books going up against each other. And then you have like 2 crappy ones, but we got 2 this time, where it's great book versus great book. But anyway, you'll see. Hello to Zach. What's up? How you doing?
What's up?
Not much, nothing. Michael Taylor just jumped in. How you doing? One Slick, are you doing an unboxing tomorrow? Yes, I am. I got a collection of books. I'll show them off tomorrow, and I did do a little bit of the other night showing off some of the big dogs. They're mostly $5 books with a couple of big dogs. What would you rate Angleton's performance under the bridge? Well, since none of you are my clients, we had a good night today. Good night today. We had a good night. We took Elizabeth out to dinner at a local cafe that serves seafood because she's a pescatarian, and then we went and saw Anastasia, a stage play based on the movie, and now I've got those songs running through my head. So I apologize to everybody who's about to hear Once Upon a December. I'm throughout this entire thing. All righty, you kids ready to get going?
Sure.
We've got 5 in the panel. We've got 11 watching. Everybody's invited to vote, even if you've never voted before. Let me make sure I've got a template up so I can adjust as we go. All righty, so round 1, number 1, I guess that or fight 1. Here we go. What is the MK? Ready, fight. All right, let's start off the voting with LK. We've got Fantastic Four number 258 and Iron Man number 50. LK, what do you vote for? And why, if you want to toss that out?
Oh, I'm gonna go with the Fantastic Four. I think that the ripping the cover through the cover is more striking.
All righty. And I put the start out there. Okay, we're going with Fantastic Four from LK. Eric, how about you? And add on why if you want.
Well, I can't go with Fantastic Four because the cover's damaged. Nah, sorry, Gil. I got to go FF.
Yeah. All righty. RDV, what says you?
Going with Iron Man. I'm just liking the Princess Python on here. Like I said, the title font, everything. I just love the inking on that. I do like Fantastic Four, but I like Gil Kane a little more.
All
I like
right.
Iron Man.
Zach? Oh,
Zach
we
is
lost
muted.
Zach already, huh?
He's muted.
All
He
righty.
probably got a phone call. Probably Izzy here. I heard you said about me.
Okay, well, I'm going Fantastic Four. I think this is a brilliant cover. Doom's reflection in his own glove as he tears through the comic, and you actually see the splash page. And I do believe we talked about it. What you see on the cover is actually the splash page of the book. So it's incredibly clever there. I'm going to vote for that. And going to the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got One Slick Dude and Glenzer going for the Fantastic Four. We've got Michael joining RDV with the Iron Man, and so does Joe. I vote Fantastic Four 258, iconic cover, says Eric and Boyd. And then we have Sherles with a Fantastic Four, as well as Ice Tops. I think it's getting a little bit fantastic-y in here. Left side, Fantastic Four, Dr. Doomhand, says Eddie Rimmon. Sorry. I totally messed that name up. I usually don't do that. Ethereal Dragon says Iron Man. And then we have Jackson Raker with the FF. Alrighty. And then we have Undead Quinn with FF, as well as Interweb Dude. Okay. And I'll vote FF here, says MK. And One Slick says hello to everybody. Michael Taylor, Ice Tops, Joe, Glenzer, Jackson Roykirk, Eddie Remen, and the Internet Dude, MK. FF clears easily, says Zach.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, I stand by that.
maybe he's on the phone because he's here and ready to.
Sorry
talk,
about that.
Yeah, you can't lose with either one. That's exactly it. We are doing the best of the best. It's all tens from here. So it's basically what appeals to you. And once again, if you wanted to say why, feel free to do so. I'll read it.
Okay, that last comment was for you.
Yeah.
Check the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
No, I'm very happy with that in terms of you beat up the bad teams. You don't screw around, and so that's a positive sign because that's not what Arkansas was doing last year.
Alrighty though. He had to step out for a minute.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought because it seemed like he didn't hear that I was back. So I was like, his internet went out again.
This will be fun.
Okay.
Yeah, that Fantastic Four cover is good though. I like that. The reflection of Doom in the gauntlet and him tearing the cover off. It's great. I dig it.
Which one did you vote for?
Fantastic Four.
All right. Which I did mark down. I saw you didn't vote on that.
Sweet.
This leaves 4 Iron Man votes against 14 Fantastic Four.
It's a good thing Maranya's on here.
I thought she was.
Yeah.
Oh, she's not here yet? Oh, okay.
I don't see in the chat, but
All right. So Fantastic Four takes that first spot. Alrighty. I am going to need, I think, 4 more of these.
I wonder how long Iron Man would have lasted if you want to put it up against Dr. Doom in the first thing.
Well, the whole thing is, it's like I said, I didn't mess around. Number 1 goes against number 16, no matter what it is. Yeah. Didn't want to upset anybody, but there you go. That's the way it works. That's it.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
That is a cookie that is crumbling very well, sir. Yes. Hold on. I'm getting, I need to pull out another one of these. Okay, let's go to round 2. Round 2. Fight. Actually, I'll put that in here. Round 2. Fight. And for round 2, we have Zoinks. The Killing Joke versus the Rocketeer Adventures, number 1. All righty, Eric. This is rough, man.
Yeah, iconic be damned. I'm going Rocketeer.
All righty. Eric says Rocketeer. How do you vote, Zach?
Yeah, I mean, on the one hand, Killing Joke is definitely the more iconic one, but my personal sensibilities go towards the light and the hope and the fun that comes from the Rocketeer, so I'm voting Rocketeer.
All righty. How about you, RDV?
I'm gonna laugh. You said, "Look, it goes to the light and the hope, and it goes towards this guy smiling on the left." Though, no, Rocketeer, man. I love Rocketeer.
The Rocket Man. All righty. LK, what says you?
I'll be the contrarian here. I'll go Killing Joke. It's just the detail work's outstanding.
And you don't have the Rocketeer on your wall.
There is that.
By the way, I do have the Rocketeer on my wall, and I still am voting Killing Joke. So I just, it's Brian Boland. There's so much detail in the face. I get it. It's a beautiful painting. I would never say that the Rocketeer Adventures #1 cover is horrible. It's just there's so much detail in the Joker's face and the clothing.
Joker's also more popular than Rocketeer.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. All righty. So there you go. As it stands with the panel, 2 for Killing Joke and 3 for Rocketeer. We go to the chat, and Glenzer saying Killing Joke. So is Endeg Quinn and Joe.
And everyone else.
And then we've got Rocketeer's much more dynamic, says One Slick Dude. All right, I'm doing something different. I go Rocket, says Eddie. Okay, right now it's neck and neck, but Interweb Dude comes in with Killing Joke, and so does Ice Tops.
Yeah, like.
We have Jackson saying Killing Joke. Alrighty, and Ethereal says Batman. Come on now. Alrighty, and let's see. Dark Admiral says Rocketeer. Cheryl says Killing Joke. Alrighty, Iconic does automatically win with me, says One Slick Dude. And it's Brian Boland, exactly. It really is a hard choice this time. This is one of the this one and the next one are what I would call the hard choices. For some reason, I think the other ones are easy choices for me, but this one and the next one were the hard choices. Did I skip Eric and Boyd? Okay, let's see. I know where everyone else is going, but Rocketeer for me, says Eric and Boyd. Alrighty. Let's see. MK, Zach doing G, the MK theme. I know that tune. Let's see. I see I knew Zach was cool. Yeah, by the way, Joker here. The art on both are very debatable, but Joker is just iconic. I've seen that Joker picture everywhere. Just checked out the Marvel database for Princess Python. What a work of art.
Yes, indeed.
Mike Taylor saying, I love the Killing Joke, but gotta go Rocketeer. Fantastic cover. What were you saying?
I was going to say, if you're going based by, I've seen things everywhere. I've seen Kamala Harris everywhere. It doesn't mean she's popular.
First skip of the night, says Jackson. Well, congratulations, Eric and Boyd. Joker, he eats everybody's lunch and comes from milk money later, says Dan Alshaw.
I'm pretty sure he kills in the first time.
This one was tough. I meant Iconic doesn't, says One Slick. All righty. We have 8 votes for Rocketeer, but 12 for the Killing Joke. Alrighty. Let me get that.
Joker cheated.
Pretty much.
What'd you say? What's going
on? It just existed that Joker cheated. No. I've seen that cover everywhere to the point where I'm just sick of it every time I see it. It's everywhere.
It is kind of everywhere. That is true. It is kind of everywhere.
Well, to be fair, though, that Rocketeer covers about half of them.
Yeah.
Just in various angles. So
it's also true. That's also true. It's a good point.
You're also going to a cover that's from much older cover too. It's a new cover. Modern art.
Round 3.
Fight.
Okay, let me put that up. And next up, we have, speaking of the Rocketeer, we have the Rocketeer Adventure Magazine #1 versus the Spirit, and I believe this was issue number 3 or 4.
No, this was the the cover.
Oh, the
for
trade
Volume
paperback,
2
yeah.
trade paperback.
Thank you. Okay.
This is what I mean. You put like the two best covers up against each other.
See, I look, I agree with you, but when I manipulated that last week, I got flack. So I'm gonna get flack no matter what. I'm just gonna do it proper from here. 1 versus 16, 2 versus 15, 3 versus 14. That's what we got here. Zach, you started the voting.
Spirit.
Okay.
That
How about you,
Rocketeer
RDV?
one is not as good.
Okay. How about you, Venk?
Doesn't matter what I vote for. The other one's gonna win.
Maybe. Okay, but yeah.
Then vote for the verses in the middle.
I know, right?
There you go.
It's always there. I like the Spirit for the rain, but I love the Rocketeer because it is Dave Stevens. So I gotta go with Rocketeer, man. Sorry.
How about you, LK?
Sorry, Spirit.
Yes.
You're not sorry. You're always good.
How about you, Eric?
Spirit.
Which one?
Spirit.
Spirits.
I thought I said Beard. First, I was like, what?
All righty, we got another for the Spirit. And I'm not going to get off that particular train. So with the panel, we've got 1 for Rocketeer and 4 for the Spirit. Jackson says Spirit, but I think Eddie is voting for the Space Shuttle. Okay.
I think Darwin Cook might be better than Dave Stevens.
Let's see. We've got Glenner and One Slick saying the Spirit. And then Eric and Boyd saying Rocketeer for me. This is a hard choice.
We'll just put next time. We'll just put Dave Stevens pin up of Betty Page versus everything.
There you go. Joe says the Spirit, but Eddie says the Rocketeer, and Undead Quinn says the Spirit, and then Ice Top says the Rocketeer. Let's see. Interweb Dude says the Spirit. All righty, and let's see. MK says the Spirit gets my vote. I've never been a huge fan of the blur no legs effect unless it's Superman flying. All righty, we got another for the Spirit, but Cheryl's comes in saying the Rocketeer, and so does Glenzer. The Rocketeer covers should have faced each other. That would have been fun, but that's not the way the cookie crumbled. I'd love to have that Rocketeer flying among the clouds as a poster. Yeah, I actually use this cover of Rocketeer for a poster. Dark Admiral says Spirit. And then we have Just Remember RDV. There can only be one. Yes, Rocketeer from Ethereal Dragon. And Dark Admiral says Kick Zack. Oh, man. Will Eisner doesn't get any better. Well, this is Darwin Cook, but fantastic Spirit cover, but got to go Rocketeer. Love that cover, says Michael Taylor. Zach and his hot takes go back to your manger.
Manger.
Okay. Although Darwin Cook's style is fire, says
it is.
Eric and Boyd. All right, remember, you can vote even after we put up the stop or we move on. But for this one, we have, let's see, 13 for the Spirit and 6 for the Rocketeer. So the Spirit wins.
Yeah. So Venkman, how about this for the next bracket? What you can do, and you can bring in one of Englantine's favorite things too, is bring in 2 wheels. You put the 16 covers on one wheel. You put the numbers 1 through 16 on the other wheel, and then you spin both wheels, and that'll give you a random cover and a random position. And then it just keeps going until you've got all 16 that are in the bracket. They'll be completely random, completely mixed up.
Sounds better, yeah.
That's a way to do it. You mean like the spinning wheel I used for the drawing?
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
That's an interesting way to do it.
Yeah, you have 2 spinning wheels, one with the covers on it, one's with numbers 1 through 16. It's kind of a variation on drawing out of the drawing the pots or the lots like they do for the various UEFA and FIFA football tournaments.
All right. Let's see. Okay, who is next? Let me bring up the next 2 here. Oh, wait. Nope. Got to put in the – what are we on? We're on round 4. Right. Okay, and let's see. We are with. Oh, nope, I forgot to put up the thing. Okay, got the start, but now we need the Phantom #1 versus Batman issue number 106. And RDV, you start us off this time, man.
Another 2 covers that are both great.
They're all great.
Ben Affleck versus the Phantom. Oh, man. Phantom has a dog. If you vote against the Phantom, you hate dogs.
It's funny, but it's true.
Okay, and I'm sorry, what was the vote there, Venk?
Phantom.
Okay, how about you, LK?
No, I thought that was a sign. Yeah, I'm gonna go Phantom.
Alrighty, then we got another Phantom, 2 Phantoms. Eric?
Make it 3.
Okay, how about you, Zach?
I think they both suck. But
You know,
the
Zach,
Phantom does have a dog. And a horse. And a skull. So I will vote the Phantom.
Alrighty, so it is a it's 5 votes for the Phantom from the chat. Let's see how it goes. We've got I forgot to hit the like button, but then he did. So the problem solved, says Eric and Boyd. That's good advice. Everybody should hit the like button, share this out as well. Let's see. By the way, that's a quote. Oh, apparently the Raggedy Man, 2 men enter, 1 man leave. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 9 times here. So we also have the Phantom from Dark Admiral, Eric and Boyd, Glenzer, Ethereal, Eddie. All righty. So we've got 5 Phantoms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Before we even have 1 for the Batman. Jackson did vote for the verses. But Joe says Phantom. So does One Slick, Michael Taylor, Undead Quinn, Ice Tops. Oh, says Batman, and so does Shirls. Okay, so 5 Phantoms and 2 Batman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. Let's see. Ace the Bat Hound says Joe, but no, that's a different Bat Flat Painting for the Win says MK. Evil Black Cat would say Zach likes Phantom Horse, but not the background. Yes. They both suck. Zach proving yet again he has problems. True.
I have never shied away from that
This is
fact.
true, but you know what also is true is that this was a complete slobber knocker right here. There was absolutely no way that Batman was going to win after a while. It was a complete beatdown. Alrighty.
Zach, can you taste food when you eat it?
That's barbarian.
Okay,
Why
so
would I taste
wait a
food?
second here.
That's
I
pretty
think
funny.
the second round would be how many covers? How many lots?
It'll go from 16 to 8.
16 to 8. So that would be 4 of them, right?
Yep.
Four fights. Okay, I just want to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got them. Okay, the Phantom is the last of the first, and then I'll be teaming everything up. Okay, gotcha. Alrighty. So the Phantom won this one. And let's go round 5.
That outfit is just, I like everything about the Phantom except for his outfit.
It's the pants.
Well,
Isn't it?
hey, look, I get it.
It's the striped underwear on the outside. It's just like,
But you watch
Look.
One Piece and they all have that crap.
You're
No, I do
absolutely
not.
right. You're absolutely right. This is a costume that has only lasted 100 years. So it's got to go.
And passed
Yeah,
down
but I thought
one
they got rid
generation.
of the striped undies in the last 50 years.
Yeah, that's true. It's been a solid blue. All right, so we're on round 5, and I do believe my turn to start the voting, and we have a book that I was not here for the show. That's The Shadow versus the Legion of Superheroes.
oh,
Oh, gosh, darn it.
Karma.
This is more difficult than what I thought it was going to be. That's a cool ass shadow cover, man.
Forgot about that nose hiding behind this.
I love the Legion, but I love that. You know what? I got to betray my Legion of Superheroes. I've got to go shadow on this one. All righty. How about you, LK?
Well, I was just taking a look. Yeah, I'm going Legion, partially because the shadow covers I remember weren't that great, and that is not a 10. So I also just generally like the Legion better too.
It's such a great book, and it's such a great cover. Eric, how about you?
Well, LK's right. There were a lot of shadow covers that weren't that great. This was not one of them, and this was a 10, at least according to me. So shadow.
All right, Zach.
But it wasn't the consensus.
I gotta go with Legion of Superheroes on this one. It's just, I don't know, the color, the lighting. It's just more my speed.
Okay, RDV, you're going to break the tie for the panel here. Shadow or Adventure Comics?
I could go either way. They're both mad at me. It's like at this point.
Monster.
See now you know I this is you got the cover on the right that Joe loved. I remember that. This was one of Joe's favorite covers. It looks like they're gonna like roast marshmallows over his grave.
And they're trying to resurrect him.
I know, but I'm like,
so which one do you vote for?
Going Shadow.
The Shadow.
Shadow is it's a little darker. I don't have to look at the cover as much. It's not as bright as the other one. And it's got the floating heads on the side.
Hello to Jose jumping in. Feel free to vote when you want there, Jose. Glenzer says Adventure Comics, and Jackson says The Shadow. All righty. And then we have Eric and Boyd saying Shadow as well as Interweb and One Slick. And okay, hold on. I got Eric and Boyd says Shadow, Interweb, One Slick, Jose, Joe, Undead Quinn. So and Eddie. So that is 7 shadows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So far, the first cover, the cover on the left, has won every one of these. Michael Taylor says Shadow, and MK says Legion. All right, and then we have Shadow from Dark Admiral, Legion from Ice Tops, and Legion from Ethereal Dragon. So we've got 2 and 1. Adventure Comics from Shirls, and we've got 10 cents. Can't buy nothing for 10 cents nowadays, only an opinion. And even that will cost you more. Skyscraper that still can't hide the nose. All righty. Let's get stop on that one. We've got 7 for the Legion and 13. I tell you, 13 for the Shadow. All right. Not a big fan of that decision there.
Not really.
Yeah.
It's not even the best Shadow comic.
Well, these are the golden age. Maybe we'll move in a little closer next time we tackle.
There was that really cool Shadow comic. What was it with all the gang in his hand that were fighting each other? That one was really cool. Or was that the Rocketeer? That might have been the Rocketeer.
Might have been the Rocketeer.
I might be getting my covers.
I need to put up the round 6.
Yeah, that was the one where he had the big eyes.
Yeah, you're right. That was the creepy eye. Yeah. Never mind. I need coffee.
All right, round 6, fight.
Coffee.
And for round 6, we have House of Mystery, issue number 78, and Luke Cage, Hero for Hire, issue number 11. And yes, everybody noticed you did not come to the Luke Cage ranking there, Zach.
I'm sure they did.
I wonder which one Zach's going to vote for, though, in this.
Yeah, maybe when we do the Power Man and Iron Fist. So should I just mark you down for... Anyway, it's LK's turn, right?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I'll do my Zach impersonation, House of Mystery.
Okay. How about you, Eric?
Well, speaking for Zach, there are 20 white faces on one of the covers. I can't imagine.
There you go.
Oh gosh.
Same place I am, House of Mystery.
All righty, Zach.
These guys don't know me at all. The Luke Cage cover is clearly the superior one. I like the casino setting. It's different. It grabs my attention. House of Mystery just looks boring. I'm sorry. I don't. Those floating heads, those are bland. They don't grab my attention at all.
All righty. RDV, what says you?
Shit, I'm going for Luke Cage.
And I'm canceled. All right.
Sweet Christmas.
And
Yeah,
Wouldn't be
after my
right to let
DEI
House of
course, I
Mystery
can't.
live.
After my DEI course, I cannot vote for anything with that many white faces on it. I do, by the way, just think that I don't think this was the best cover of House of Mystery Night,
it doesn't look very.
but this is a great Luke Cage cover, so I'm going Luke Cage.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's a jive cover.
That is, oh my gosh, it's like freaking Mama Cleaver,
It's got so much soul on it, bro.
June Cleaver talking jive.
Excuse
All
me,
right.
I speak jive.
I speak
Yeah.
jive.
I
love
speak
that.
jive.
I love that.
Chopper
Yes.
don't want no slack. Chopper don't get no slack.
God, that's
So
a funny fucking movie.
That's a great movie.
I wish I could go back and watch Airplane for the first time again. I just remember losing it. Okay, so let's see. That was the Rocketeer. What was the Rocketeer? That skyscraper still can't hide the nose. Let's see. Jose says Cage, so does Glenzer and Interweb Dude. So we've got 3 for Luke Cage. 1, 2, and 3. House of Mystery from One Slick Dude and Undead Quinn says Luke Cage. House of Mystery from Shirls. Kind of tough. This was the one Luke Cage cover that was good, says Eric and Boyd.
Yeah,
All
it
right.
is. It is good. It is a good cover.
House of Mystery from Ice Tops. Eric and Boyd, was that your vote for the cover? Luke Cage for Joe and Ethereal and Michael, and Dark Admiral says House of Mystery. 3 Luke Cages. And 1 for House of Mystery. Sweet Christmas, says Eric and Boyd. I'm going to take that as his vote. It's Sheet, says Dark Admiral. Sweet Christmas, says Dave. And then, let's see, very cool action cover on Cage, says Michael. Glenzer Must Time. Airplane is great. Yes, it is. Zach Jive talking the show is a success. MK saying House of Mystery for him. And Rhaegar says Cage, and Eric and Boyd's confirming the vote. You skipped Eddie. Did
He's
I?
running to Churros. Oh, both of you both said House of Mystery.
Okay, I thought I included it.
I don't know. I don't listen to you.
Okay, which one? Which one did you say? Did you get Eddie's vote? I'll put it down as House of Mystery there. All right.
Once you start reading out the chat, I tune out.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Let's see. We have 8 for the House of Mystery, but 12 for Luke Cage. This is the first time the book on the right wins. All righty. Well, let me add this to it's.
well, that time when he's talking, I'm busy like reading down the comment section. So I'm not listening to what he's saying, so I'm more reading.
Well, that's cool. If you see something cool when there is a pause, go ahead. When you hear something or read something, say something.
It's just fun because as you're doing this, is like, yeah, like I'm waiting for people to say like, you missed me. That's what I'm looking for.
Oh yeah, of course, and I appreciate that. Okay, we're on round 7. Round 7.
Hey, I can read. Just not good.
He reads the
He-
pretty pictures.
Well, you
Yeah, he
can't
reads
read
the
well.
pictures. He just
All
follows
righty.
the pictures and he guesses what they're
Round
saying.
7. This is actually round 1, fight number 7, I guess, but whatever. Okay, and here we have, this one's hard because I think for the opposite reason, but we have West Coast Avengers number 3
Ooh.
and Adventures of Superman Annual number 3. And LK, your turn again.
No, I just
You just
Oh,
went.
you did that. Okay, Eric, your turn again.
Oh man, this is tough.
Is this from your Superman as a dick night?
Yeah, Superman, Super Dickory is, yeah.
Because making out with Maxima on the grave of your wife is kind of a dick move.
Literally.
This is the worst of the worst. Yeah.
Zach, do you realize that this is a post-crisis book too?
Doggone it, Venkman.
Drink.
Son of a gun.
I'm going Superman.
Superman. Okay.
Superman.
And how about you, Zach?
Oh, I gotta go West Coast Avengers, man.
Okay.
That's a
RD
great shot. Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
RDB.
Translation for Zach. Bikini Tigra. Me likey.
Look, that is only 1/5 of the reason I chose that, okay?
The reason I'm not going for West Coast Avengers is because that overgrown diaper and he's striking a pole is like he just started dancing.
Leave Graviton alone.
No, I'm going with the guy his wife just died, but he's like, I'm already moving on with a Starfire. Well, I should say a white version of Starfire.
All right. LK.
An
As
even more
much
white
as I
version.
love the West Coast Adventures, I've got to go with that Superman cover.
All right.
Superman.
And I'm going to agree. It's a really good cover. And for what it was for that night, it really was the best. Let's go to the chat. And West Coast Avengers votes Glenzer. Okay. And Ethereal says kissy kissy. So I'm going to assume he's saying the Superman. I hope so. Otherwise, Ethereal, I'm married. And so it's going to cost you money. All right, Jose is saying Soup's Kiss of Maxima. Who can beat that?
Well, she can.
Alrighty,
West Coast
Superman
Avengers
getting
can.
that sweet action. Superman gets my vote, says Eric and Boyd.
Y'all are all voting for an adulterer. Shame on you all.
Wait, his wife's dead. He's not legally married anymore.
No, that's not adultery.
Oh, that's right.
She's
Never
dead.
mind.
Oh, out of wedlock it is, yeah.
All righty. Let's see. Joe says Superman, so does Interweb and Undead Quinn. So 3 Supermans, 1, 2, and 3. And then next up we have, this was from his Superman Has It Night. Kind of that, yes. Super Dickory wins here for me, says MK. All righty, we got Soups from One Slick. What an a-hole. Ice Top says Soup. All righty, I think he might be just hungry. Cheryl says Soup. Cheryl, did you change your profile pic in the middle of this?
Yeah.
It says West Coast Avengers, not a fan of how Superman's face looks.
Yes,
All right.
West Coast Avengers.
Ethereal saying Superman. Jackson Raker saying Superman.
She did. She went from like Rogue's close up a Rogue's eye to like the cat.
And then we got West Coast Avengers from Dark Admiral. Tigra, talk about Maxima, says Jose. Austin says West Coast, so we got 2 more for them. And then we have Rhaegar saying Soups. Okay, so it's adultery may be illegal in some states, but being a dick is legal in 50. Yes, that's the great thing about America. All right, this one was a close one. We have 5 West Coast Avengers, and we have 17 for Superman.
Disappointing.
Yes. All righty. Let me get that where it needs to go.
Zach, do you drive the wrong way down streets too, as a rule?
I drive the British way, yes.
Okay.
No, I'm
Well,
just
I
kidding.
mean, they close to New Orleans, they
It's
drive on
the
dirt roads.
American
Yeah,
way.
I was about to say, when you get to New Orleans, people just drive crazy.
They don't even drive on the road. If they have a road, it's a dirt road that they made with their car, or they're on a fan boat.
All right. And now we're going to get to round 8. This is the last, or fight 8. This is the last one in this this particular first round here.
Make it stop hurting.
And you want to, okay, this is the equivalent of Professor Pixel
Oh, and get
fighting Mike Tyson. Okay, this is going to be the most one-sided battle in this entire night. I don't need you guys really to vote. I just need you to put your name in it, and I'm just going to mark it because there's
Tyson
only
versus
one
Jake Paul?
between
Oh, shoot.
Conan
I mean, do we really
and
need
Spider-Man
to
versus
vote?
Superman. There's
It's
only one
really
vote
just
here.
it's just a formality.
right? Okay, so like I said, this is probably going to be the most one-sided battle, but we're going to battle anyway. Eric, why am I asking?
I think I let off. I think I let off the last one, didn't I?
Oh, okay, Zach. Then
Well, it's about as one-sided as Conan versus that giant mummy. No, of course it's Superman and Spider-Man.
Oh wait, I thought I did put in the start. I'm putting in the
Hold
start
on.
right now. Go on ahead.
Well, apparently nobody wants to start. They're just voting anyway.
Well, I want to put in my round 8 fight. I did, but it didn't go through because my internet's on. Zach, how do you vote here?
Super and Spidey, obviously.
Okay.
I may only
RDV.
have 4 senses, but they're all working on this.
Oh man. Gotta go with Spider-Man and Superman. Like, you know, as much as I love the Conan,
He had me
You know,
concerned
but,
for a second.
trapped between the fire and the Fiend. No, but no,
Okay.
I love the cover of Superman Spider-Man. It's great.
All right. LK.
Superman, Spidey.
All righty. Eric.
We already know Eric's.
You know, I was gonna go Conan just so I could get that Zach feeling of being completely wrong. But that distinction goes to Eddie.
Okay.
Superman, Spider-Man.
All righty. Of course, I'm voting properly as well. It's just, hey, look, that's a very good Conan cover. I'm not going to take
That's why it was number 1.
Yeah,
But
he had the oranges on it. Grapefruit. He had tied to his necklace.
but that just the way they, I mentioned this when we were doing the Marvel treacheries, how the perspective is tilted because they're up in the air, and yet it still is so it's just technically a great cover, including as well as just pleasing on the eyes. Austin says, well, this is easy. Spider-Man, Superman. So does Dark Admiral. Eddie's being the contrarian and saying Conan. Superman versus Spider-Man says Undead Quinn as well as Glenzer. Eric and Boyd, Superman versus Webhead for me. Soups and Spideys from Cheryl, from Joe. Curse you, Conan. Damn, Battle of the Century, says Raker. All right, Superman versus Spider from Ice Tops. Technically, humans have more than 5 senses, says Rhaegar. Fantastic.
Not
Conan,
me.
Gotta go.
Somebody here has less.
I know. Superman, Spider-Man, says Michael Taylor. Conan to E. You did me dirty, Holmes. All righty. Ethereal saying Conan, gotta be the contrarian there, man. Okay, but we've got, let's see, those aren't grapefruits. Those are midget watermelon slices. Oh, okay, that's cool. The crossover win, says MK. I don't know if he got my Super's vote, says Rhaegar. All righty. There were some of us who votes before the start, but that doesn't matter. Won't change the result. But I'll be fair. Let's see. Battle of the Centuries is one.
There's also check before your start too. There's a lot of votes.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting right now. Rhaegar says, and with that, Spider-Man, Superman, I already counted that. Jose says Superman versus Spidey. Cheryl said Superman, but I got hers. I think she voted again, and so did Glenzer. So I think we're all good.
Those cheaters voting twice.
Nope, she didn't. Oh yeah, they did. Okay.
So you know what's funny?
I add in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for Spider-Man, Superman, and 1 more for Conan. So it's 3 to 18. All right, like I said, it was going to be a one-sided fight on that one.
I'm looking at the Conan cover, and I first I thought the all new tale of Conan's youth was being said by the monster. The dialogue box at first.
All right, let me fix up the next round here.
All right. Glenn's, you're coming in with the super chat for us, saying if Conan was in a crossover, who would it be with?
Oh, I know this answer. I know. He'd be in a crossover with Marvel, and he'd be with the Punisher and Venom and Elektra and all these other like killer superheroes.
No. He would be the way of the Punisher, and he'd be nerfed.
That was
Oh, by all means, please keep going because I've got to get the new.
Lindsay's done a super chat fast. We got one on my channel earlier, and now we got another one here. $2 for you.
That's very nice.
All right. Actually, Conan and He-Man, Jose, why not? Yeah, did you hear what the picks for the new Conan movie? Like, I guess they're gonna go with a guy who's tall, but I'm hoping he's gonna just be the transformations. You know, he's gonna turn into a different actor, or gonna CG him up like they do with Mark Ruffalo. Because
Was Conan as big as Hulk is, though?
no, but I mean, in the cartoon series,
Conan versus Hulk would be an interesting matchup, to say the least.
dude,
That
yeah,
would be.
yeah.
I would pay to read that. If
Yeah.
it was done by the right person.
And Eric, Colorado came within 5 yards of losing.
Conan was part of Avengers. That's right. Glinzer in the Acolyte, right?
I'm just glad that I didn't have the sound on because I saw where Mark Jones was doing the game.
Yeah.
Conan and Eric. Well, Conan in the Jim Zub area just did a team up with Null.
I'd pay extra for Mark Wade books before I would listen to Mark Jones.
Yeah. Well, what really sucks is he's the Sacramento Kings announcer.
Yeah, and they hired him after they fired the guy that tweeted "All Lives Matter."
If you want Conan versus,
Fuck
that's
them.
different. But Conan with people, though, he's been with Red Sonja. Conan's been, I think he's even done other Dynamite titles too as well, characters.
Oh, okay, that's where I put it. All right. Season tier lists. There they are. I lost the next round for a little bit.
Conan
Okay.
versus Thor. Yeah.
Let me see. What
That'd
was
be an
first?
obvious
This is
matchup.
number one.
Skeletor
Yeah.
and Loki team up.
That sounds more
No,
interesting.
it's Skeletor and the Red Skull.
Ooh.
Mm.
By all means, keep.
Tigra and Chitara.
Two.
Yeah, that would be good.
Mrs. Fields cookies or Grandma's cookies, says MK. Asking you.
Neither. Famous Amos all the way.
Well,
get outta here. Get-
In RIP famous.
RIP.
He died just
RIP.
a week or two ago.
Yeah, it wasn't very. Was it within the last week? I think.
You
It,
just
like
it
in
was
his-
it was within the last 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he passed away.
Grandma's
Which, again,
cookies are
it's
great,
one
but
of those-
Mrs. Fields is better.
It's one of those where I thought, God, I thought he died like 5 or 6 years ago.
Joe said
Yeah,
Grandma.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, okay, chat. Press 1 or type 1 if you want Mrs. Fields. 2 for Grandma's cookies.
Or 3 for my grandma's snickerdoodles.
And 4 if you really want to be cool and say Famous Amos, which is the
Famous
correct answer.
Amos is those other cookies. They're usually like a yellow bag or beige bag.
Yeah, it's called portion control, Venkman.
They're called Cookie Crisps. That's what they look like.
All righty. Who led off on this one? It was RDV, right?
That's a good question. Who did lead off?
I don't think it was me.
Round 9.
Yeah, it was RDV. It's
So this
Oh,
time
is it
it's
my turn?
I get to start off the
Or
next
Ease?
the next bracket set, and it is Fantastic Four 258 versus the Shadow, and the Shadow falls in my
I
less
agree.
than less than humble opinion.
I agree with Eric and Boyd. The best chocolate chip cookies are the ones you make that come out fresh out of the oven.
Yes.
Store bought,
Yes.
or yeah, it's gross. But then
Accurate.
again,
Alrighty. LK, what do you think?
Yeah. Well, just first off, hey Eric, we have our first significant quarterback injury of the year. It only took
Who's hurt?
2 days. Max Johnson from North Carolina. He got high and low.
Okay, how about then? I
How
guess
about-
Zach, we got to go over the football talk.
I know. Go get a quick sample of the football.
Guys, too many people are talking. Can we go one at a time, like some civilized people, please?
Yeah, Zach.
No.
Zach, where are you going on this?
I'm going Fantastic Four, obviously.
All righty.
All right.
Doom rules all.
And I, dude, you know if you say Doom 3 times,
LK?
people shows up.
Fantastic Four.
All right. How about you, Eric?
Well, I'm just going to say that Shadow Comics is having about as bad a week as North Carolina quarterbacks.
Now that's the way you fit it in.
There you
Okay,
go.
and hello to how about RDV?
Yeah, honestly, I'm going with Doom because as much as I love Shadow Comics, the Doom hand, we're just gonna have the hand of Doom winning tonight. It's not even
Alright.
Dr. Doom; it's just a hand.
Pixel, which one would you vote? Which one's better?
Now listen,
Oh!
no, that's not the voice I do for Doom anymore. This is the voice I do for Doom. But anyway, anyway, actually, I'm sorry, everybody. I love the Doom hand. It's really great. But look at the shadow.
The
behind
shadow
that
sucks. Vote for Doom.
I'm
The
sorry.
shadow
I
does
can't.
not suck, but yes.
Well,
Yeah,
the
they
cover,
have to
the
go-
cover. I mean,
Look at the detail on the shadow's face in the parts that are lit. It's astounding.
look at the
That's-
reflection of Doom in his
battle-
own
Yeah, I
gauntlet.
see the reflection of Doom, but you know what?
Wait a minute.
Tearing into a comic in comparison to the giant imposing shadow.
He's
looking over
the entire tri-state area.
Can I just
He is over the entire tri-state area. That's
Can I
right.
just say
They
one-
have to go shadow.
can I just say one thing?
No.
Zach is praising the tyrant. Look, it's Dr. Doom. He's great. I'm like,
Doom is the greatest comic book villain of all time, bar
Zach,
none.
Zach, your subconscious really likes those dictators.
Well, you know what? At least I got you to shift your focus from Red Skull to Doom. So
All
I'll
right.
take
So
I'll take the win.
Professor Pixel is voting for
The shadow.
the shadow. Let me go to the chat here. And where is the round 9? Let's see.
Zach is the head of Latvian
I
propaganda.
know, right?
Did I add the 9? Did I? I thought I put round 9 fight.
That's pretty
You
good.
did.
Oh, but I
Shadow
put it
Rage.
after some people voted already. Okay, so
No.
Rhaegar says what?
No, yeah, it goes Rhaegar -4, and then you've got round 9 fight is what I see.
Okay, so where it says Jackson, Rip, all those are not. Those are the last.
They're being over the cookies.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Jose says Fantastic Four. So does Glimser and Jackson Rakert. Alrighty, that's 1 through 3.
So does Eric.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four for Eric and Boyd, Ice Tops and Dark Admiral. 1, 2, 3. And then we have the Shadow from Joe. Doom, says Rhaegar. Fantastic Four from Shirls and Undead Quinn. Alrighty, Eddie is saying the 4. And Austin is saying Fantastic Four, more a personal preference than an objective one. The Shadow one is really good, though. Yes, they all are. So we got 2 more. And then we've got Fantastic Four gets my vote. And LK, did you hear Stephen A. Smith said Judge is only doing better than Otani because Soto is battle? I have no idea what y'all are talking about.
Neither did Stephen A. Smith.
Let's see. I got Eddie's score already. Too many people are talking. Who's this? CNN. Yeah, talking a lot, saying nothing. It's exactly like CNN. Ethereal says Fantastic Four, and One Slick is saying Fantastic Four. All right.
Joy, vibes. Oh, that's fine.
And let's see. We did this round. Zach has no, we didn't. We know why Zach hates the Shadow. Really? I agree with Zach for once, says Eric and Boyd. All righty. Shadow Comics. Oh, no, we didn't. There we go. Okay, so we've got 2 for the Shadow and 13 for Dr. Doom. Just saying there, Dr. Doom. All right. Let me get the next one. We are on round 10. Wait. There we go. And let's see. The next pairing would be Killing Joke versus Luke Cage, Hero for Hire. I did the last one, so okay. What do you say?
Easy, Killing Joke.
All righty. And Eric.
I'm going to not vote Killing Joke all the way into the finals.
Same here.
Luke Cage.
Ditto.
All righty, we got one for Luke Cage and his Zach.
Luke Cage, Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Doom. See, there's even Doom in Luke Cage.
He just likes seeing black on black violence.
I guess that's how he got his money back that day.
Wow.
Pixel, I had a good. Ah, man.
All
That was
righty,
good.
so we
That was
got Luke
good.
Cage from Eric and Zach. RDV.
I'm with Zach. I'm on black and black violence.
All right, we got Luke Cage from RDV. Pixel, which one?
You know what? I think the smile is the problem for me here because I am also going Luke Cage. It's just so epic. Jive.
Okay, I'm agreeing with the smart guy and saying Killing Joke. That's just a better cover, guys. All right,
I've
let's
seen
go
it.
up to.
I'm overexposed to the Joker.
That's everybody, though, right? Yep.
Yeah, well, that's
Okay,
true.
so going to the chat, One Slick says Luke Cage, so does Eddie and Glenzer. Oh, wow, 3 Luke Cages. 1, 2, 3. And Cheryl says Killing Joke. Is this a joke? Killing Joke, says Jackson. And then we've got Dark Admiral saying Killing Joke as well as Michael Taylor. Okay, and then we've got MK saying Killing Joke and Ice Tops saying Killing Joke. And Killing Joke just passed Luke Cage, but Undead Quinn comes in with Juke Cage, not Luke Cage, so it does not count towards that. It's a writing hint. All right, let's see. Killing Joke from Joe, and dang, Luke Cage, says Eric and Boyd. Killing Joke? Eric and Boyd for Luke Cage. I'll go Luke Cage just to be contrarian because not a fan of Killing Joke. That's not a big contrarian position on this one. It's neck and neck. Luke Cage, even though I have the same camera as the Killing Joke, says Austin. Alrighty, and let's say Luke Cage from Undead Quinn. Carl Lucas for me, also is Geeky Puppet Show reading this. Alrighty. Let's see. Luke says Ethereal. And there you go. Okay. Well, it looked neck to neck for a little bit, but then Luke Cage pulled away. We've got 9 for the Killing Joke, but 14 for Luke Cage.
Yeah.
And in honor of this historic win, we will be reading this eventually on the Geeky Puppet Show.
Okay.
Just without
That
you.
is what everybody wanted to know.
Wheel of Fortune.
There's no
Come
Mason.
on down. Oh, they know.
No, that's Price is Right.
That's like a
I
number
know,
1 seed
I know.
getting knocked out in the second round.
Yep.
Down goes Joker. Down goes Joker.
All right. I'm just adding for the. Let me.
Well, I mean,
add,
it's like
Luke
as soon as Batman
Cage.
shows up, he gets knocked out. TK Hill.
Luke Cage is going to make it into the semifinals.
Woo!
Lack
I
of
did not
culture.
see that coming.
Wow, LK.
You can't keep a
All
good
righty.
black
Black
man
man
down.
wins, and you say lack of culture.
He has come a long way, I guess.
Join me.
I'll be reading
okay.
Killing Joke on my channel, says Jackson, just to make up for this tragedy. Or
Travesty.
Travis Mockery.
Okay, let's see. Round 14.
Let's
Join-
do it.
Join my side, LK.
Never.
Okay, in the 14th round, we have the matchup between the Spirit and Adventures of Superman. And I believe this is Zach. You get to start.
Spirit, easy.
All right.
Spirit.
We got one for the Spirit. RDV.
Man. Superman.
Da-da-da-da.
His
Professor
wife's not in the
Pixel.
grave 5 minutes, and you're voting for him.
What do you mean? How long? She could have been there for like a good couple of years.
Oh, could you? I guess that's true.
He waited 3 days. I mean, that's the cool way, right? Okay,
Isn't that
so
the-
Professor
well,
Pixel.
Guys, move on. Women have grudges.
I am also going Spirit. It's so easy. I'm sorry. That's just so disrespectful on the right.
He gets it.
Wait, is the spirit crying over this?
Let me sip my
Yes.
new lover, who I got like a couple days later. Is that ass right on your grave? Dear
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I didn't realize we had skipped all the way to the second semifinal round, but I'm going to go Spirit.
What do you mean second? What?
You went from round 10 to round 14. But
No.
it doesn't matter at this point. Spirit.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I said 14 because I was writing it down as I was talking. This is round 11. Yes.
Oh God, I thought I blacked out.
Like, what the hell are you talking about? This isn't round 14 yet. Okay.
Wait,
so
wait.
that.
Are you
Eric, what do you
impersonating
say?
Zach there?
Wait, what?
Eric, what do you say?
Spirit.
Alrighty. And let's see. Zach started us off. So I'm just going to add one more vote for the Spirit here. Let's see what the chat is saying. Alrighty. Let's see. It doesn't matter. I love comics. We already know the winner for tonight. I don't know if you do, but we'll find out. Spirit for Jackson, Glenzer, One Slick, Joe. Alrighty, so that's 4 for the Spirit. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we've got Rhaegar saying Soups. And then we have Ethereal Dragon saying Superman. Jose, G, Spirit is a great cover, but Maxima. I vote Adventures of Superman, says Jose. Alrighty. And then we've got tough one. I like Maxima's Gams. Give it to Superman. Spirit from Dark Admiral. Eric and Preach, says Jose. The Spirit is the composition of the credits makes it look mature compared to Eisner's composition. Alrighty, and so that's another. And let's see. Stupid Auto Amateur. Okay. No doubt, Spirit for me. Again, not a fan of how Superman's face looks, says Michael Taylor. Superman from Ice Tops. And then now he's skipping rounds. Yeah, I'm just skipping everything at this. Oh, man, this is tough. Got to go Superman slightly because we got the same boots. Okay, raise your hand if you really want to see MK wearing the boots one day. Okay, so there you go. We got another for Superman.
I'm just glad he wasn't saying about Wonder Woman or the.
Eric LK cringed so hard I pooped. Eric was so high on life he blacked out. Did he say One Slick Joe? Sounds like a new comic series. Did I say One Slick Joe? There you go. He thinks a sexy cover tier list would get a lot of 10s. Me thinks maybe you're right. Okidokis, Atachokis. We've got 7 Adventures of Superman and 12 for the Spirit. Dun, dun, dun. All right, let me bring in the Spirit cover for the next round.
Groovy.
I'd rather have the Spirit's tie than Superman's boots.
Okay, and we are on round 12. Dun, dun. Boy, this is going to be a 16-round exhibition. And next up, we have the Phantom versus Superman and the Amazing Spider-Man.
I'm sorry, that's not right. It's the Amazing Spider-Man!
Oh,
Yes!
We'll do
It's
that.
been so long. like
Zach,
coming
I
home.
believe you let us off the last time, right? And
Yes.
and so
Did I?
RDB.
Yeah.
Wait, I had yep.
Yeah, no, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Wait, I'm starting off as Superman Spider-Man again?
Yep.
Andy's cover. Wow. Everyone's gonna hate me, but I'm going for Phantom.
What the heck?
Okay, and
Everybody already
Professor
did.
Pixel.
Make it make sense, Fink.
I mean, there is no other choice but Spider-Man!
Yes.
He knows.
Alrighty, LK. Is there another choice than Spider-Man, Superman?
No.
Okie dokes. How about you, Eric? Are you going to vote against your favorite cover of all time?
Well, Silver Surfer 4 isn't one of
Oh,
my
that's right. That's right. So yes, you would if this. Yeah. Well, now we know how that battle is going to go. Which one do you vote here?
Well, it's time for the ghost to walk off of this contest.
Alrighty. Yeah, that's 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Who do I not have? Zach.
I mean, come on. It's got to be Superman, Spider-Man. Dog or not. Sorry, Pooch. You should have been on another cover.
Yeah, I got to agree. Once again, I mean, Phantom is awesome, but Superman, Spider-Man is awesomer. And that is a real word, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so if this bracket had political parties, it would be the objective art critics versus the hornies. Okay, I can buy that. Dark Admiral says Spider-Man. Glenzer says Soups and Spidey, and One Slick says Battle of the Century, and Jose says Soups versus Spidey. Eric and Blue, Big Blue Boy Scout versus Webhead, Superman and Spidey for me. Soups and Spidey for Austin. Soups and Spluderman for Rhaegar. Soups and Spidey for Joe. Soups and Spidey for Undead Quinn. Let's see. Battle of the Century says Jackson Rickert. So that's 11 for Superman, Spider-Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then Eddie says the Phantom, joining RDV as well as Ethereal Dragon. How long did the best of the 50 issues and undeniable one of the best covers in this ranking last? It lost its first battle. No contest, says Michael Taylor. Spider-Man, Superman. Ice Tops, are you voting again? Didn't I get yours? Nope. Okay. So Michael Taylor says Superman, Spider-Man. Ice Top says Superman, Spider-Man. All right. And, it went fast. Maranya says Jackson. The Soups and Spidey cover was homaged on a Nova cover, as I recall, says Maranya. Imagine being Pixel's neighbors or tenant. They probably think that guy's crazy, always screaming. And therefore, I picked the Masked Menace cover, says Maranya. All right. Let's see. Anyway, this is like asking who's the best team in MLB history, the Yankees or anyone else.
It's the Red Sox.
Yeah. All righty. And MK says Superman, Spider-Man. Great painted cover, but weak compared to Soups and Sub. Duroc is saying the Phantom. All right. Let's see. You got to put that there. And the neighbors hate it. Hey, Maranya says Michael. And yes, I love comics. If this is Battle of the Century doesn't finish first for the night, I'm calling for an independent third party to recount the vote. Hey, man, I'm just a bill, and I'm only a bill. So we've got Phantom going, getting 4 votes, and we have it's really close. It's really close because Superman, Spider-Man only has 21. So nail biter.
Man, that's
nail
edge,
biter right
edge
there.
of your seat.
I know, right? It's wow, woo, yeah. That was for a while there. I was worried. Okay, talk amongst yourselves and with the chat here while I get these finished up again.
Okay. Yes. I do not live in a mausoleum. I'm sorry. But the people in my apartment, I do worry sometimes that they are all plotting to kill me. I imagine this is what it must be like living with J. Jonah Jameson.
I can only imagine that they're gonna show up and have photos of Spider-Man for you.
I want those. I was actually going to, but I knew it would go on too long. I was actually going to bring out the list. I have a full list of everything that I call that damn Masked Menace.
Oh gosh, he's got a list.
I got a list.
Well, you call them amazing, spectacular,
Ultimate.
Yeah.
God, you're
Sensational.
killing me. But that's right. Pixel lives in the back of the local KFC.
Hey, it's better than living in a closet that's in behind of a back room of a nail salon.
It's better than living under a staircase.
Halfway down the stairs.
Wait,
where I sit.
Wait, under a staircase?
Okay.
Isn't that from Tales of
That's from Harry Potter.
the Creep Show? Wasn't that? The monster under the stairs?
It's from Harry
No,
Potter.
it's from Harry Potter.
No, before that.
Harry
Before
Potter
that
lives under the
nonsense.
stairs.
Harry Potter lives under the stairs.
You've
Yes.
seen that creep show. Wasn't there a monster that was under the stairs one of the episodes?
Oh yeah, it was in the box in the movie.
Yeah, the box.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. Okay, so we're gonna get to round 13. Okay, and next
ready.
up, who started the last one? It was RDV. So Pixel,
Hi.
Hey.
you begin the voting on round number 13. Fantastic Four versus the Spirit.
Oh, now it's getting difficult.
Yeah, they're getting a little tough now.
No, this isn't difficult at all. This goes to Doctor Doom.
All righty, we got one vote for the wrong book. And LK, how do you vote?
Yeah, you got 2 votes for the wrong book. Fantastic
2
Four.
votes for the wrong book. Everybody's wrong but me. Eric.
How's that old cheer go? If you got spirit, yeah,
I got Spirit. How about you?
yeah.
All
Your
righty.
spirit comes in the form of a pill.
Zachary. What says you?
Oh gosh, this is actually wow.
Wow.
I'm torn.
Yeah, they're getting difficult here.
This is actually this is getting difficult. But you know what? At the end of
Anger
the
or
day,
depression?
at
Yeah.
the end of the day, Doom rules over all.
Okay, see, I don't agree with you, but there you go. Let's see,
know.
RDV.
On the left, we got a guy who's angry. On the right, we got a guy who's sad walking through the rain. I'm going with the guy walking in the rain because he's not singing, at least.
I'm
Singing
singing
in the rain.
I'm
Singing
singing
in the rain.
What a glorious
Yeah.
feeling.
Also-
I'm
Happy again.
Also, I want to point out he's not a
Walk
queer.
down the lane with a
happy
happy refrain.
refrain.
Who started this?
singing.
Just
Hold on, I
can
do
Singing
that.
just
in
singing
the rain.
in the rain.
I just realized I had the power to beat both of them.
You started this, VENKMAN.
I,
Congratulations.
what do you mean? Did I start singing?
You said
No.
singing in the rain.
You were the one who said he wasn't singing.
You instigated
made us-
it.
I said he wasn't
Got it.
singing. I didn't say that you guys had to sing. You guys are just divas.
No, okay, yes, that is absolutely correct. That being said, okay, let's take a look at what we're really looking at. 2 brilliant covers, very technical, but with the Spirit, as I pointed out the night we were doing the rain covers, you have the buildings being created by the water effect.
That
and
is
that
really
in
good.
itself is a technical marvel, not to mention the tire and the box, the newspaper, and everything else. This comic cover is, like I said, it's a technical marvel. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Rigger,
That
that's
is a
me.
really good point.
What about the technical aspect of drawing parts of the actual page?
I
underneath?
agree, and I pointed that out in its first round, but I just think the Spirit trumps it in this one. I'm voting the Spirit. We are tied going into the chat. Let's see how fast they break that tie, or if they even do. The people, well, I guess you would, right? Let's see. All the way down to Jose saying the Spirit. Glenzer says Fantastic Four. Joe says the Spirit. All righty, so we got 2 Spirits. And 1 Fantastic Four. 1, 2, 3. And then Jackson Roykirk says Spirit. 1 Slick Dude says Spirit. So does Austin. So we've got 3 for the Spirit. Let's see. Fantastic Four for Eric and Boyd, as well as Eddie. Let's see. Undead Quinn says the Spirit. And then we've got Ice Tops and Dark Admiral saying Fantastic Four. Maranya comes in, Spirit, and I don't care if Doomin Schmertz comes after me for voting this way. FF for Material Dragon, and we've got the Spirit for Michael Taylor. All right, Richmond. Kneel before Doom, says Dark Admiral, and as you do, vote for the Spirit, says Rhaegar. Okay. Let's see. Next up, again, I come for the singing, says no one. Yeah, it's just an extra. It's an added bonus.
You're welcome.
Orange. Also, that's not copyright, right? No, we sing so horribly, the copyright does not actually recognize it as a song. That being said, we do get put among a lot of bird videos as recommendations. So
I would say that if you're singing, that could be while you're shadow banned.
Right. They start singing while I'm currently watching the song Step in Time. Step in time, step in time, step in time, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. I know that one too. I am tempted to say something, but I am refraining. Please don't. Don't refrain at all. Come for the comic, stay for the cringe. And yes, right there. You got it. You got this channel.
That's how it goes.
Pegged just like I get under the bridge. All right, so Dark Admiral says the spirit cover is kind of
boo.
Oh God, why did I say that? That could be flipped. Let's see. The spirit cover is kind of depressing, says Dark Admiral. I have an announcement. Mary Poppins is now a 60-year-old movie. I think you skipped MK. Did I skip MK? He said LOL. And MK said the spirit. All righty. Let's get back to the singing was the last thing Bin Laden heard. Yeah. Are you kidding me? They were thinking, okay, we want to get this kid from Florida. We're gonna play that. That's what's gonna make the Martian's head explodes in the but they went with
Maranya says public service announcement. Germans will be bombing Pearl Harbor and donkeys will be violated by E in this live stream. You have been warned.
Okay, I have to clarify. That is a public service announcement, not a public service.
Yeah, that is a public service announcement.
Where servicing is wait. If it's a public service, will the Germans bomb Pearl Harbor is a pleasure?
Where bombing is a pleasure.
Alrighty, and ladies and gentlemen, the spirit.
So tired.
The spirit has 12. Fantastic Four, 10. So the spirit moves on.
Oh my God!
To the final round.
Here. He's saying because Rhaegar said the recordings of Angelina used for the SEAL torture the SEAL Team 6 torture sessions, and Admiral Hare says before the pegging.
Yes.
What on earth? What on earth?
All right, now we are at round 14.
The spirit lives on.
Fight. There we go.
That's the first Darwin Cook cover that I've actually liked.
And next up, Pixel had that one. LK, you want to take the next?
Okay.
And it is Luke Cage, Hero for Hire versus Superman's got it easy, man, because it's Spider-Man, Superman versus Luke Cage. LK, how do you vote?
Superman, Spidey.
Eric.
Zach, this is one time it won't be held against you. Superman, Spider-Man.
All righty, Zach.
It's gotta be, right? It's gotta be Superman, Spider-Man. I'm sorry, Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Doom, but you can't beat this.
Wheel of Doom.
Right.
Wheel of Fortune.
RDB.
I gotta stay true to my convictions. Luke Cage.
Luke Cage.
He enjoys being wrong.
And then we have Pixel.
You know, I said enjoy being Wong.
It's Superman versus the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Yes.
And let's see. Please tell me it's not Spirit versus Christ. It's going to get there. It looks like it because Jackson Reichert, Glenzer, One Slick, Jose, all say Soups and Spidey. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we've got Ethereal Dragon saying Luke Cage. Oh, this is Superman and Spider-Man. Easy, says MK. Soups and Spidey for Ice Tops. Austin Proctor. Joe. Alrighty.
Proctor.
1, 2, 3. And Eddie says Luke Cage. Soups and Spidey are going to steamroll. Dark Admiral says, that was Dark Admiral. Michael Taylor says Superman, Spider-Man. Henry says, hey, I made it. Better late than never. Superman, Spider-Man. All righty. And Big Blue versus that infuriating wall-crawling Superman versus Spider-Man, says Eric and Boyd. Two great battle covers. Spider-Man trumps Cage, says Mike Taylor. Maranya says, oh, come on. This is so fixed. It's 2020 again. That annoying web slinger wins the cover battle. Superman and Spider-Man, to be precise.
It was. It's everybody said, like, we don't have the Killing Joke anymore, so let's go with this.
And then Rhaegar says Peter and Clark. Okay, once again, another close one because Luke Cage has 3 votes and Superman Spider-Man has 17. So, yeah, that's
we're going for the lower number, so Luke Cage wins.
Oh, it's golf rules?
It's golf rules, yeah.
What is it?
Alrighty, let me get these.
You always read my comments incorrectly. Par for course.
Okie dokie. You know, these two are really too good. They really are good covers.
They are. But there can be only one.
There can be only one. It's better the burnout than the
That's not true because they had Connor McLeod and Duncan Goldconnor for the long time, plus like 30 other ones in the TV show that kept popping up.
Yeah, the TV show kind of messed up that there can only be one thing.
Well,
alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Say again?
They redid the lore for the TV show.
They kept making Immortals.
He always reads my comments incorrectly. Par for the course. Big Blue versus that infuriating wall crawler Superman versus Spider-Man. Oh, okay, there's a period there. All right, let's see. We are on round 15.
You spin me right round.
What? The final round. What is the best cover?
Quiet Maze.
Maybe when we get to season 12, we'll have to do this again with all of them. Or season 16. Season, yeah. But here we go. Final round. You know what's coming. LK started the last one. Eric, you can start this one. It is the Spirit versus Superman Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I just wanted to appear like it. Actually, this is not an easy choice, but Superman, Spider-Man.
All right. How about you, Zach?
I mean, it kind of is an easy choice, isn't it? I mean,
I think so.
It's Superman, Spider-Man. It's like it's gotta be. Like the journey was fun, but we all knew this was how it was going to end up.
Did you know that Spirit would be the one that ended up with it?
That is correct. I did not know Spirit would be the one that ended up winning. That is a good point.
How about you, RDV?
Spirit, man, I love the detail in the rain. It's
alrighty. And Pixel.
What is going through Venkman's mind that he can hate a cover that has Superman and Spider-Man?
When did I say hate? I'm going.
Yeah, I know, right? He's shown love to this cover all night. Yeah, it's just one step up.
It's not when I get here.
Okay, so which cover do you vote for, Pixel?
Oh, yeah, obviously, Superman, Spider-Man.
Okay, Spectre, Spirit. Alrighty. And LK.
Well, I always thought the first semifinal was really the championship round, so it's Spirit.
What?
Right.
Wow.
And that's everybody except for me. And it is a tie going into the chat because I think that Superman Spider-Man cover is brilliant, but I look at this and I think it's more brilliant. It just is a technical marvel. Alrighty, so let's see how badly I'm about to get my ass whipped on this one. Final round. Let's see. Well, nitpick. You just read fast. Battle of the Century from One Slick. Just give crossover a win, says Eddie. So we got 2 for Superman and Spider-Man, and then we've got the Spirit from Jose, Soups and Spidey from Glinzer, and then we've got Soups and Spidey from Eric and Boyd and Ice Top. Soups and Spidey from Dark Admiral. It's the freaking battle of the century, for Cripe's sake. So we got 2 more for Superman, Spider-Man. Spirit, the rain looks so cool, says Joe. Let's see. The Spit It says Undead Quinn. And Maranya says, I'm giving the Spirit a fighting chance. And let's see. Michael Taylor says, tough on, but got to go Soup Spider-Man. Austin says, Spirit again. There was a firefight, says Dark Admiral.
And if you,
I thought you were going to finish it, man. Might as well. You know what? I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't go on. You got to say it, man. I said one. You got to say the other.
Spider-Man!
Oh, gosh.
Wrong one.
That's not what he meant.
And if you had 1 hour and 25 minutes for everybody to be absolutely sick of Pixel yelling, Spider-Man,
Yes!
you won!
I'm sorry, I
Exactly,
thought
yes.
he was pointing at the Rhaegar comment. He's yelling it. I was like, nope, it can't go on.
Spider-Man and that other guy says Rhaegar. And then we've got, I wish that I was here earlier. That burned Fantastic Four might still be alive. Vote for Superman, Spider-Man, says Henry.
Just like Prince Prayer, it's gone.
You know, you're here now, and that's important. That's pretty good. And thanks for being here. Got to go. Have a good weekend, says Dark Admiral. Enjoy. See you tomorrow, 10:30. So it's the Great Depression versus the Year of Hope. Spirit is an amazing cover, but I've got to go with the Spirit, says MK.
No, he said he's got to go with Superman and Spider-Man.
His Spirit, yeah, that's what I said.
No, he's got to go with Superman and Spider-Man.
4.
That's what I heard.
Steak, says Eric and Boyd. See you, Dark Admiral. And guys, all righty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You knew it was happening. You caught it. It was inevitable. Inevitable. But ladies and gentlemen, the number 1 cover for season number 4 with 8 votes, the Spirit lost to Superman, Spider-Man.
What? Oh, yeah.
That had 14. It was actually a little closer than what I thought it was going to be. I tried to pop up the thing, but apparently I'm about to go bye-bye here, and it's not letting I was going to let the Superman Spider-Man sit by itself for a while, but it just I don't know. Nothing's working right on my computer. So there you go. Let's get to the comments here. Please, dear Lord, let it be Superman versus Spider-Man. Good night. I'll have a good one, man. Eric Breen, did you see that play? Okay, yeah, it's back to sports ball. Superman and Spider-Man. Sounds like that Spider-Man yell that Eric Breen did at the end of one of his videos. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what it was. Okay, I'm going to do this anyway because I was supposed to. And the winner.
There it is.
All right. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. This was deemed the greatest cover out of 160 covers.
And the shortest live stream ever. Yay!
Oh, yeah, we did it in an hour and a half. All righty. That is pretty cool. And thank you, everybody, for jumping in and voting. I hope you guys have really been liking these cover rankings. I have, and I know it's just been a blast. I'm looking forward to what we voted on to talk about next.
I'm looking forward to see which wins the winners of the brackets go against each other.
Like I said, after 16 episodes or 16 seasons, we've got to
Superman and Spider-Man make it out of the first round.
Yeah. Okay. Let's take a little preview. Now, we didn't actually do a season 2, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to fit that in somewhere because we didn't do a season 2 bracket.
Like the traveling Wilburys of cover challenges.
The traveling Wilburys, what?
They didn't have a second album. Their second album was called 3.
It's volume
Oh,
three.
okay. Well, I know the Traveling Wilburys. I did not know that. What was the winner for? I'm looking. Oh, it was Crisis on Infinite Earths #7 was the winner of season 1. I guess we'll have to do a season 2, because that was Marvel Superhero Secret Wars, Catwoman, Teen Titans, Silver Age Superman, Green Lantern, Jungle Comics, Archie, Flash Comics from the Golden Age, Forbidden Worlds, Batman, Daredevil, Journey into Mystery, patriotic comic book covers, Green Arrow, Aquaman, and Savage Sword of Conan. So at some point in time, I'll try to fit that in, and we can do that. And yeah, eventually we get around, we'll do a bracket for the brackets. The rain was well done on that Spirit cover, but the dynamics were great on that. It really was. It really was. Volume 2, besides a bootleg, is sometimes considered to be a DVD of their videos. You didn't do a season 2 or season 3 bracket, no, we did season 3. Yeah, let me see what that one was. The bracket. Let's see which one won. Was it? I think it was Amazing Spider-Man 50 that won. But no, Silver Surfer #4, I think. I'll have to check, but yeah, we did a bracket for that. Yes, great detail on that Spirit, really good stuff. But there you go. All right, so tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, 10:30. So we're gonna, like we said, we're gonna start season 5. We're already into season 5. Think about this. I'm not counting these as episodes, but we just got done with episode 67. Tomorrow will be episode 68, and that will be what is it? It's 1990s DC Comics, and then on Sunday will be 1990s Marvel Independence on Monday, and then we're off to the regular. Was season 3 the one with Captain America on the thumbnail? Yeah, it's not titled as a bracket. I don't think so. Wasn't around raining, rinking. However, I'm glad Stone and Spider-Man is S tier. Yeah, that was good stuff. Anyway, kids, don't forget to show up tomorrow at 10:30. Before that, the Geek Pup Show is going to have some readings.
Don't watch them.
All righty. And don't forget to click like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell if you haven't done that already. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone. Oh, hold on. Any ideas when top 12 Gil Kane covers is going down? Don't care when. Just okay. Well, if y'all don't mind me before we leave, and don't worry, we've had hour-long goodbyes before. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. On Friday, August 30th, we have the 1990s DC. 31st is 1990s Independent. The 1st is 1990s Marvel. And then we have House of Mystery, the Bronze Age. The Silver Age Spectre, the Space Family Robinson. The Silver Age Flash. DC Collector Treasury Editions. Intercompany Crossovers. John Buscema. Atlas covers. Heroes Losing It covers. The Savage She-Hulk. Adam Hughes, Marvel Family, and then the Twilight Zone on September 16th, which will on the 17th, on Wednesday, the 17th, will be brackets. All righty. Then we start season 6 on Thursday, the 7th, or yeah. I got the days mixed up here. But it's two DC Comics of the 2000s and then Marvel Independence. And then it's no hero covers, the real Ghostbusters, movie homages, and yeah, I guess I've got to put it in right here. I don't think I put in the but it was Gil Kane, right? All righty. Gil Kane. And what was the draw yesterday? Do you remember what we voted on and what won? Because it was like
Superman action, John Byrne stuff.
Okay, John Byrne action. All right. Okay, and that takes us all the way to September 25th.
You do realize that when you were rattling those off, you canceled your auction this weekend.
Did I?
Yeah. No takebacks.
No, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
All righty, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. And as always, thank you very, very much for watching. Have a good night.
Good night, kids.
Good night, everybody.